His stirring election victory behind him, Justin Trudeau is getting ready for government. First, another rally to thank supporters who gave him his majority. Among the promises he made that got him here, the withdrawal of Canadian fighter aircraft from the US-led bombing campaign against ISIL in Iraq and Syria.
I spoke with President Obama and we talked about Canada's continued engagement as a strong member of the coalition against ISIL. And I committed that we would continue to engage in a responsible way, but he understands the commitments I've made around ending the combat mission.
Mr. Trudeau didn't say when he might be able to bring Canadian warplanes home from the Middle East, and it's clear much negotiation lies ahead if he's to keep that promise, as well as something else he said he'd do: improve relations with the United States.
Today we are bringing forward a motion asking this House.
When Stephen Harper committed Canadian fighter jets to the US-led air campaign, Mr. Trudeau said Canada shouldn't be in combat, but providing humanitarian aid and training. Even as a spokesperson welcomed the election result in Washington, it was clear the Obama administration didn't want changes in the coalition.
They've made an important contribution thus far, and we're obviously deeply appreciative of them lending their talent and skill and expertise to that effort. And we hope that we can continue to count on their ongoing support for this very important mission.
As world leaders tweet their congratulations to Mr. Trudeau and the world's media watches, foreign policy, climate change, and energy policy are already looming large, even before his government is formed.
There's really going to be two questions you can imagine getting put to him right away. One is, do you really mean that you don't want to help us with ISIL, right? And do you really expect me to do anything on Keystone XL and on the export of bitumen more generally? So Trudeau's in a tough spot actually on both of those things.
Many Canadians voted for Mr. Trudeau because he promised to reduce Canadian greenhouse gas emissions, particularly heading into the big climate summit in Paris later this year. But the oil industry, especially in the tar sands, is vital to the economy. In almost every area of engagement with the world, there are tough decisions ahead. Daniel Lack, Jazeera, Toronto.